fine all day, but literally 10 minutes before we started, I was just like, my throat's on fire. This is not okay.
Anything else you feel like talking about Dark Souls?
I finished Broforce.
Oh, you did finish Broforce. That last boss looked fucked.
Yeah, it was a bit cheap. I'll say it. Broforce is a great game. Bosses were a bit cheap sometimes. Most of them I cheesed, to be honest. I'll just find a spot where they couldn't hit me.
And just sit there with the Terminator and his minigun, or the Brominator.
Yeah. So that was, it's a good game though. It really is.
It's good fun.
There's some crazy shit, like little set pieces and stuff. The whole middle of the game, I don't know if this is a spoiler or if anyone really cares, but it's, they just go full alien. And, like, the enemies stop being terrorists and they become...
I can't believe you said that to me.
Yeah. It's really weird. Like, they just go full alien and it's, like, face huggers and...
Oh, the best spoiler, which I guess maybe we won't spoil, but when you finish the game...
Oh, yeah, that's
and what happened at the end there was fucking weird.
Yeah, dude. I really don't know what that was all about. But, yeah. Broforce. Games that aren't The Division.
Games that aren't The Division. I don't have anything else, really. It's really funny, too, because I played the new Madden, like, 2 weeks ago, and I just never bring it up.
Ah. Any good?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's good. It's Madden. I don't see the point. Like, it's just the same old sport game.
I was kind of like that a bit. Like, it's hard to describe, like, Rocket League. You're like, it's fun. It's really fun. But, like, it's hard to describe why.
No, I can describe why Rocket League's fun. Madden's different, though, because it's just like, you either like Madden or you don't. And if you do, it's good. If you don't, you won't like it. And it's just more Madden, but slightly better again. It's always just slightly better.
It always is.
Always is. Rocket League is always good, though.
I see they're adding...
Basketball?
Yeah.
That looks pimp.
That'll be interesting, actually.
They do some really cool shit. I like their constant support for the game. Like, it just never ends.
I wonder if they'll make another one.
I don't see why at this point. It's just so successful. And like, what?
It's like a platform now.
Yeah, what would you change? Like, it's just Rocket League.
Yeah, it's true.
All you can do is add cars, but the physics and everything is on point. So I don't see why you would need to change it again. You know,
they can add more maps, but then you kind of need a regulation.
They've already made more maps. So like, that's all just DLC stuff. So I don't see why you'd make another one.
I'd like some maps that had some obstacles.
They've got them.
Really?
There's one map now that came when there's some DLC dropped, and it's slightly curved, like so it dips down towards the sidelines, or maybe it dips up. Actually, maybe it like has like a really really shallow half pipe sort of thing going on, which changes it a bit.
I'd like jumps in the middle or something.
No, but I was getting to that because they've got experimental stages. You can't play ranked matches in that because if you're going competitive, you can't
do that.
But they have ones where it's like, your goal is on your... How am I going to explain this? There's like a pillar in front of both goals, and the only way to score a goal is like coming in on the sides. So the goals kind of sit out like a V sort of, if that makes sense. And there's something blocking you in the middle, but you come in on angles on the side to score.
Yeah, okay.
So it's really hard to be a goalie because you can't just sit in the middle like you usually do. You got to be angled on one side and be trying to read which way the ball's coming from and stuff.
Interesting.
And then there's ones where on either sideline, it's actually raised up on a level, so it's a step up.
Okay.
So the ball will go up there, and you've got to actually get up there, and they do some cool shit.
That's interesting.
They really do some cool shit.
I think that's the 5th time I've said interesting this show.
Someone's getting drunk.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think that's it. Not much else to say about Dark Souls yet.
Not yet, no. It's more Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Fun. I'm enjoying it.
Thought
we'd have more to say at this point, actually, to be honest.
Yeah, it's definitely more Bloodborne, esque, like quicker
rolling,
more enemies. But I like having that shield back. I tell you what.
Oh, we didn't talk about weapon arts, did we?
No,
weapon arts are pretty pimp.
Still only seen a couple.
Yeah, no, I've only because you got your katana or whatever it's called. Uchigatana. And that's got some cool ones. I use the longsword still.
Yep.
But the weapon arts are still really great. I've been enjoying it. You have to be dual wielding, like two-handing a sword to use them and stuff.
Yep.
I want to see how that shield does.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I like the spear ones. Enemies were using enemies were using it on us, where they'll sort of like just charge with a spear and just like do a long run.
Yeah.
Like,
I guess
stab.
that'd be like with the long sword. You get into your stance and you hit R2 and he just does like a big lunge forward, but he also pushes up.
I guess that's part of it. They've added, like, it was always sort of there that you could guard break enemies, but now you can do it against like everyone, other players included. So PvP is going to be real interesting.
Yeah, I'm scared. And you can also be invaded by more than one enemy.
I think. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Oh, okay. I was just going based off what you told me yesterday. So
I don't know that.
We don't know enough yet. We don't know enough. And there's also like purple phantoms.
Yep.
That can go either way. It's kind of scary.
There's a whole thing. Like it's
So we're going to delve deeper into that after this, and we'll let you know more later.
Possibly next week. Maybe we'll just do the division later on.
What's remember later? I didn't really know, like today. I'm already tired.
Yeah.
But anyway,
perhaps some news we care about.
Time for the news we care about.
Assault Android Cactus from developer Witchbeam released last month on PlayStation 4, but the planned PlayStation Vita version didn't arrive at the same time. As Witchbeam's Tim Dawson explained to Games Industry, the Vita and Wii U ports of Assault Android Cactus are being developed in-house, rather than being handed off to another developer. For the Vita versions, though, they don't have many expectations from a financial standpoint, but they still want to do it for the fans. Quote, honestly, at this point, the main reason I want to bring it to the Vita is because I like the platform personally. We said we were going to, and we have a lot of people following us because they own Vitas and they want to see it too. At this point, as brutal as it is to say, we don't have many expectations from it. We don't think it's going to be a massively profitable platform to us at this point, but it's also super important that we do what we said we'd do. End quote. This is cool, because we hit these guys up on Twitter about it coming to Vita, and at the time they said it's coming, but it won't be for a while. Actually, how did it come up? We were talking about another game, and we're like, you know how developers say, oh yeah, it's coming to the Vita, and then it never does.
Yeah, like Axiom Verge, which is finally showing up a year later.
Yeah. But these guys were good, and they've stuck to their word, and I like that. And I feel like I might play it more on the Vita.
Yeah, see, I'm actually interested that they don't have expectations from it based on, like, as far as I'm aware, the attach rate on Vitas and games is pretty good.
Yeah, always hungry for new games.
So I kind of feel like, I don't know how it did on PSN, but I'd be more, like, I haven't bought it, and I feel like I'll be more likely to buy it if it's on my Vita.
Yep. I just haven't gotten back to it. I liked it.
Too much going on.
A lot going on.
And by too much, I mean the Division was going on.
Yes.
You know?
Also a lot going on screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, like, 2-player trophies.
Beating that dead horse.
Those 2-player trophies are broken, and that turned me off playing co-op.
I wonder if they've patched it. It's been a while.
I don't know. We'll see. It's worth checking, but that, honestly, as fucked as it is.
Yes.
It wasn't even the fact that I was just that, like, I was with you watching you get trophies and then watching me not get trophies.
It's unfortunate.
If none of us got trophies, I would be fine with it.
I would not be fine with that. I would not be fine. Thank you, phone. You've just lost your place for me once again.
You need a printer, mate. Printer and paper. Get a hard copy going.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, it would be. And you can, like, shuffle your papers and, like...
That would be great.
Very professional.
Weighing in at just under 300 megabytes, Sony officially rolled out the PlayStation 4 system software update 3.5 earlier this week, heralding the arrival of PC and Mac remote play, friend notifications, and the ability to appear offline. However, the firmware update boasts a handful of hidden features that the publisher didn't draw much attention to. Here's the official lowdown. You can disable the screenshot on-screen notifications in settings under notifications, allowing you to take multiple screenshots in a row without seeing the pop-up. But you still get the sound. In Live from PlayStation, you can now search the games list and pin up to 3 games to the top. The USB music player is back, and you can now set a party member limit from 2 to 8 players, Govinda. And that is all.
Oh, that's cool. So you can if you do an open party, you can just have 4 people in it and set it to 4 so no one else can join anyway.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I like that.
I definitely have been logging in offline.
I did it once when I needed to. Sometimes you need to.
Sometimes there's people playing The Division and they're like, let's do this. And I'm like, I just want to do this. And you don't want to like deal with being
You're
sweated.
talking about me.
Actually not.
Oh, that's good.
But someone else.
My brother.
No, it was you. No, it was actually other people. Like, I've made some, like, Division friends that I don't know in real life, yeah.
We made one last night.
Yeah, shout out to, Kelchmeister.
Old Kelch.
Kelchmeister. We went multiple rogue.
We were manhunting all night. It was glorious.
It was good fun. Fuck, I'm actually pumped to play that. I
really
think we're broken of video games. It's only The Division now.
I've never had this happen before. Like, Destiny's essentially the same thing, but I gave up on that quick smart.
But it's like Space Knights, and I don't really care that much.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I
mean, I do like Space Knights, but you know what I mean. Along with PlayStation 4 Update 3.5, Sony released PlayStation TV and PlayStation Vita system software update 3.6 today, which comes in at a whopping 127 megabytes, Govinda. Stability.
How much more stable can they get?
Apparently a little more. Unlike the usual stability update, the official patch notes for PS Vita Update 3.6 says it improves system performance quality. The main feature, this system software update improves the quality of the system performance. That's really all it says.
Yeah, they're worthless.
To download the update through you don't really care about that, do you?
No.
Yeah, so I haven't noticed a difference with that.
With your Vita.
But again, I've been playing Steins Gate, and it's a visual novel, so it's not like it's taxing the system.
Performance taxing.
That's cool, though. Glad they haven't completely forgotten about it. You know?
Yep. What's up next?
After Naughty Dog releases Uncharted 4: A Thief's End on May 10th and some multiplayer DLC after launch, they'll bring us a single-player story add-on. While details for the single-player add-on haven't been announced by Naughty Dog yet, creative director Neil Druckmann told the Toronto Sun that it will likely be in the same vein as Left Behind, the story DLC they released for The Last of Us that featured flashbacks. Quote, there are some loose ideas we're playing with for the story DLC, he said, adding that the ending of Uncharted 4 is very conclusive and that we don't want to play with that too much.
Drake dies.
Although the Uncharted
very conclusive
series is at the height of its popularity and Uncharted 4 will probably do better than the previous 3 games, Druckmann said, we've told everything we can with this character. As artists, it's a good place for us to walk away.
Quit while you're ahead. It's a classic rule. It's better than doing a Halo and just driving it into the ground.
You sort of mentioned it today, but imagine if this game isn't good. Or like not even good.
No, it's just an expectation management thing.
Like what if this is less good than Uncharted 3?
I think it's just getting really like hyped to the nth degree, you know?
Yeah.
And it's in the end it's just a game and it's going to play very similar to every other Uncharted you've played with a few new things.
And we've actually played it. Like we know exactly how it's going to be. Like it's
so I just worry that people are going to be like, this is not the greatest game of all time, you know?
It's funny too, because now if it gets anything less than a 10 from IGN, there's going to be backlash.
It's all Greg Miller's fault.
It really is. Look what you've done, Greg. But no, I think I'm feeling pretty good about it.
I think it's going to be great. I still think it's going to be so good.
It's like
the set pieces and it looks so good.
I love like we make such a big deal about it. But this is going to be like a big weekend for me, and then I'll very quickly stop thinking about it. Like, I'll play it once, maybe get the platinum, who knows?
Multiplayer is going to be a thing for a bit.
Not like The Division, though. Like, we won't play it.
No, but we will play multiplayer, and it will be very fun. I have way too much fun in Uncharted multiplayers.
It's pretty good. I just don't know that it has longevity.
No, it doesn't. But like, give me 2-3 weeks with the online. That's all I need. And
that's fair.
It's wild. I just remember when all 4 of us were in the beta having the best time.
It was pretty fun. Was it 5-on-5 in the beta or 4-on-4?
Well, I want to say 5-on-5. I have no recollection there.
I think it was too.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
Quite chaotic.
Yeah, because it would be us 4, and we'd always have one random.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
and he would go rogue against the wishes of us.
Dude, Uncharted. Not The Division, man. You can't go rogue.
That's all I can think about. Further clearing up the multi-part release nature of Final Fantasy VII Remake on PlayStation 4, Game Informer revealed in their latest issue that Square Enix is aiming to structure it more like Final Fantasy XIII